head coach Tony Aarons. Tony, nice victory over at Princeton. Started out a little slow there, but an offensive explosion right after that.
Yeah, we coming into that game, we wanted to experiment with a few things, and Coach did a nice job as far as bringing some people, playing some different coverages, but we weren't really on the ball on that first drive. But after that, the kids kind of responded and got on it.
It looks like, just one more thing about last week. Looks like Princeton's got a coach that can bring the program back.
Yeah, he did a nice job. Those kids are playing a lot better. They're more organized. They're a little more toughness there. So, it's good for football. It's good for them, and hopefully he can keep that thing going.
Mount Carmel this week, always a big game, and this year also a revenge game.
Well, first of all, that game stacks up as they got some good tradition there, and we got tremendous tradition and pride here. And then it gets down to their offense. They're going to put everything into that quarterback. He's throwing the ball around a lot. So, we're going to have to get prepared for that and be smart, get lined up, and play well.
What do you think the keys are to the offense?
First of all, going into that game, they've had a lot of points scored on them. So we got to be sure that we don't make any penalties. Penalties stops our drives. So we just need to be conscious of doing things right. Come off the ball, see what's in front of us, and be physical.
Defensively, what are the keys?
First of all, I think you just get lined up because they're going to be on some spread formations, put us in space. So it's important that we get lined up right so we can go play aggressive.
Okay. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
And we're here with defensive coordinator Nick Eckert. Nick, Mount Carmel, revenge game, right?
Well, definitely. They beat us over there, so they put a lot of points on the board against us. So our defense, we have a lot of guys back from last year that remember that. So hopefully, we can return the favor.
Last week we talked a little bit about spread offense. I think you're going to get to see another one this week, right?
There's no doubt. They'll spread it out. They'll run the ball also with the spread option, quarterback read, things like that. So we definitely got to play responsible defense. People got to read their keys, know who they have on the run, and if we do that and guys play good pass secondary coverage, we'll be fine.
We've talked a little bit in the past on these interviews about the defensive backs and about the linemen. Tell me a little bit about your linebackers in this part of the season.
I got three good ones, obviously. We got Huffy back, Devin, and along with Gobes this week with the when we play a spread team like that. So, those guys have been doing a great job all year long. And, when those guys are all 2-3 year starters. So, we expect good things when they're on the field.
Okay. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks.
And we're here with Coach Jeff Mock, offensive coordinator of the Jasper Wildcats. Coach, last week, first series got held, but after that, it was an offensive explosion.
Well, we executed a little bit. I don't think Princeton executed as well in defense as they wanted to, but our kids came out, executed, and did what they were supposed to do. And when you do that, good things happen. We had a lot of kids that can make plays, and those kids were able to make some plays on Friday.
Mount Carmel, always a really tough team. They've been some fun games to watch. Give us a little breakdown about this year's Mount Carmel team.
Well, they appear not quite as big as they have been in the past on line of scrimmage, but they have two very good DBs that also play offense. There's a number 20 and a number 38 of Laws, and I think the other one's a Piper kid that do a really good job for them. The linebackers are large. They're not tall, but they're large, pretty heavy, bulky kids. So hopefully we'll be able to take advantage of some things that they're going to give us and execute the way we did last Friday.
Okay, we've kind of touched on some offensive positions. I wanted to kind of touch on the tight ends this year. They've done a nice job, and wanted to see what you had to say about that.
We've got three tight ends that rotate for us that do a pretty good job. Adam Geffrich plays a lot of defense and hasn't played as much offense, but he does practice a lot, and we're looking for him to maybe play a bigger role this year. We've got a converted wide receiver. We converted him as a junior, Dylan Wagner. He was a wide receiver as a sophomore. It took him a year to learn how to block, and he's done a nice job for us. And then we have another sophomore, Austin Ollis, who's probably one of our better linemen, both offensively and defensively. And he does a really nice job blocking, and all three of those kids are very athletic with good hands. So we feel very fortunate to have three good tight ends that we can put in a varsity game and kind of keep those guys fresh as we go along.
Okay. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks.